Hello, I'm Dave Knoll. Welcome to A Wheel Thing TV. This week we're checking out the 2016 Subaru Outback with a 3.6 litre Boxer engine. The 2016 version of Subaru's Outback, it's almost identical to the outgoing version. There's a couple of little physical tweaks on it. Certainly a far prettier car than what it was maybe 5 years ago. You've got these eagle-eye headlights, the Subaru grille, and of course with the Outback, the polycarbonate plastic down at the bottom and the chin, the driving lights as well, the LED lights just here in the headlights as they always have been for the last couple of years. A beautiful looking car on the outside, and on the inside as well. Have a look at this. Very, very clean, very simple, not cluttered. This is the kind of design actually I think Toyota should take a big long look at for their cars. That's high praise in my opinion. You've got all the usual features nowadays, especially this is being the premium version. So you've got the brightness for your headlights, how much height you want the rear deck, or the rear door I should say, to go. You've got your blind spot, the actual button itself for the rear door, and as you can see, lane avoidance and your crash avoidance. Why? Because of the eyesight system that the car has, and as you can see it's parked just in there, and if we can't really see it that well, we'll come around inside and have a look at it. Takes up a little bit of room, but you know what? Because it's out of the eyesight, out of the eye line, you don't really miss it or notice it too much. Very clean, very simple dash. We've also got down here the off-road modes if you're going to do a little bit of soft-roading. It's not a full-on off-roader as such. When we kick the engine into life, you'll be able to see just exactly how this lights up. There you go. Very simple, very clean, with the iDrive options that we've got for the driving system as well. And what that will do, if we just close the door, bingo. So what that does is change the engine's mapping and give you more performance. Also changes the electronic part of the gearbox and lets you know just exactly how exciting and exhilarating this car can be. The usual Subaru information, which will change up the center of the dash there. As you can see, he's been averaging about 9.7 in mainly urban driving too, I have to point out. The Starlink system, clean, easy to use, very well laid out, very intuitive, and of course again with the air conditioning, the same deal. It really is one of the most functional, very clean, very simple to use interiors that you'll find in any car at the moment. Very clean and functional exterior on the car, with the LED taillights as well. And somewhere in here, there we are, we've got the electronic tailgate as well. As we mentioned, it does have a memory function, so if you're a person that's not quite as tall as others, you can tell it exactly how far you want it to come down. We've got a little button there to close it up, and just heaps and heaps and heaps of room in the cargo section as well. Becoming more and more common, these electronic tailgates, and I have to say there are times when they really are an absolute boon. Very rarely have I found, to be perfectly honest, that they've become not very user-friendly. Out on the road, the Subaru Outback has a fantastic suspension system. It's one of the best that you'll find in a family wagon in its class. It's been tuned to within an inch of its life. It just rides over everything. It's compliant. There's a little bit of hardness when you need it, and everything else in between. It really is a fantastic mix in regards to the way that suspension's been done. You'll read all about it in awheelthing.com. The engine itself, it's 191 kilowatts of 3.6 litre flat six in this case, and that's at 6,000 RPM, and there's 350 Newton meters of torque at around 4,000. Interestingly enough, in the 2 litre diesel, you'll also get 350 Newton meters, but obviously at a lot lower rev range. It's very responsive, it's got a nice little roar to it when you punch it hard, and very, very responsive when you need it to be, especially if you're out on the freeway and you need to overtake someone. You can just flatten it, feel the gears kick back, and that's it, you're away. It's been averaging around 9 to 10 litres per 100 of 91 RON fuel. Not sure if it'll improve in performance or anything like that when you use 98, but look, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. It's not that thirsty, and it's certainly got a lot of punch when you need it. But back to the ride, it just overcomes just about any ripple, major or minor, on the highway, freeway. Get onto your speed bumps and your car parks and that sort of thing, and it just irons them out. It's amazing, fantastic, and well done to Subaru. Subaru's Outback is an absolutely superb vehicle to drive. It has one of the best suspension setups you'll find. I think actually it's one of the best suspension tunes that you'll find on a family wagon in its class in this country. It is a fantastic car to drive. It's got heaps of room, lots of features. The 3.6 litre engine goes, and it goes really well, and isn't all that thirsty. The previous version or two used to be a little bit of a drinky style. It is a great car. Go check it out, and for under $50,000 it's great value as well. Subaru.com.au is where you need to go. For Wheel Thing TV, I'm Dave Knoll.